Support for the Landcast is provided by Winey Way Books and Pennsylvania College of Art and Design.
Welcome to the Landcast. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Keith Slesser. On this episode, friend of the podcast, Scott Hertzog of the Haitian Connection Network joins us and brings with him Haitian Daniel Smith.
Daniel takes some time to share with us some of the difficulties of life in Haiti.
Many people, they have one meal a day. And sometimes they can't even have one meal a day. So they have to wake up in the morning and at night go to bed without eating. And early again in the morning they wake up. Not all the classes can eat food. So they are worse people than me in Haiti. I mean, I can have one meal a day, and you can find some who cannot even have one meal a day.
Later, Scott tells us about an upcoming Glee event to raise money for the Haitian Connection Network.
Have one performance. We're going to donate that performance, and the ticket sales for this event will go just to benefit the students of Haiti, the people in Haiti, to help them with the feeding program, to help with some of the medical costs, to help with obviously their education, and just to help them really holistically down in Haiti.
Enjoy the conversation. Well, we want to welcome Daniel and Scott. Scott, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me back on.
This time we're going to talk to you about the Haitian Connection Network, which we've had your wife on before to talk about, but we're going to get a little bit more specific about things. For our listeners who may not have heard that episode, would you mind giving us a brief overview?
Yeah, absolutely. The Haitian Connection Network obviously works in Haiti, and I'm a member of the board of the Haitian Connection Network, and my wife, of course, is Kristen. And if you listen to a past show that these fine folks have done, you'll hear her speak at length about the Haitian Connection Network. But what we are is we are a organization that works in Haiti, primarily focusing on the educational needs of students and linking them into the job force. It's expanded way beyond that. I mean, we have a feeding program. We're now helping students like Daniel medically. We worked with there was an eye clinic. You were a part of that, right, Daniel? The eye clinic. You were there when that was going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had the eye clinic that we've done, and even have done some spiritual work where one of our people, Lander, had gone out into one of the remote villages of Haiti and kind of had worked with that community with some spiritual things that had gone on. So I've kind of viewed that we've kind of expanded holistically. You know, we're not just nurturing the educational and financial needs, which are crucial in Haiti, but we're also meeting the physical needs, the food, the medical, the things that you need just to kind of live and breathe and do life. And so that's really what HCN's about. What the, Haitian Connection Network is about, is trying to meet these needs holistically, with our primary focus, again, providing the infrastructure for online education and then linking them into the job force.
I think one of the important things that we learned before was that the goal is to keep them in the country, to educate the force in the country. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we aren't. There are some institutions in God bless them. They're anyone that helps the people of Haiti is important. But our goal is to not take them out of Haiti, but help them establish themselves in Haiti and give back to Haiti. That's really the goal. Working in Haiti with HCN when we started was seeing students like Esperando, who we know as Dodo. We put him through computer trade school. It wasn't online at the time, and now it is. But he went through computer trade school. He got a job at Foncoze Bank in Haiti. He began to help out his immediate family, got married, was able to help his wife, his children, and even contribute to people in his community. And so we saw what happened by just helping him get the education and linking him into employment. First of all, it really gave him ownership and a dignity. I mean, there's one thing. People certainly, if they're hungry and they need shelter, they need the handouts. But there's something about earning that gives them a dignity and a pride. And not only that, we just saw how it really gave back to the community. So it really began to establish our model. And so currently right now we have Is there 5 students that are interning with World Vision? Is that correct?
Yeah.
We have 5 students that are interning with World Vision who are going to be ending their studies, I believe, in November. And so hopefully that'll be a step up with future employment. And we have other businesses that we're networking with to kind of get them into the job force and establish them as people that can earn their own living and thus, give back to their communities.
Daniel, I want to hear from you. How has this affected your life? And tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, I'm a student at HCN, Haitian Connection Network, and my background is really very sad because, I'm living in a very poor country. The poorest country, in America. And I was born in a family of 5 people. My father, my mother, and my sister and brother. I didn't have the opportunity to lead a very good life, because we are very poor people. One, I believe in education. I remember when I was a child, I had the opportunity to go to classic school. But when I get to secondary school, I stopped it because my parents were not afforded to pay for me. And I stayed home. I obliged to stay home and spend a lot of time in my house. But one day I say I have to do something, and I go out and look somewhere I can find an opportunity to go to a public school where I will not pay. And I finally found a public school where I finished my secondary school. But at this time, I was wondering what I'm going to do, because it was one step, but the biggest one is the university. But what I'm going to do? And one day I called my father and I talked to him about it, what he can do so I can get to the university. But my father said, nah, he cannot do anything for me, because he doesn't have money to pay the university. And I keep on staying home. But I prayed because I believe in God. I prayed. And one day a pastor called me and he said, Daniel, I know you speak English, but someone is coming in Haiti and will open a university. You can go at Femad Baptist Mission and go and take a chance. It was 9 at night, and early in the morning, I wake up, I dress in, then I go there. And when I go there, it was very hard for me, so I can enroll in the program. And after a lot of things, Kristen, the executive director of HCN, she accepted to take me at the university. And when I began to study at the university, I was thinking about my future, what is going to happen. But HCN brought to me something very important, because now I see a brighter future. And ever since I had the opportunity to study with an American university, I am studying computer science, and I can say I am a good student, and I'm working very hard so I can realize my dreams. Haiti, life is very, very, very difficult. Very, 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 very difficult. In a country where you cannot find help for the education, you cannot even eat, you can understand that things are very hard. And today, there's hope, I can say. Mm-hmm. There's hope. Mm-hmm. Because of the university, there's hope for me. And now I have the opportunity to come in the States to have a surgery.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell, I think one of the interesting stories is to tell a little bit of the story of how you came to the States, because that is part of the story of HCN, but it really starts back before you were a part of HCN. I mean, talk about why you're here a little bit and a little bit of the backstory about that, about the tumor and so forth.
Oh, okay. According to the tumor, I remember when the first week I started to study with HCN. One day, the executive director, Kristen Hertzog, she called me in a corner and she said, would you mind if I ask you something? I say, no, I don't have any problem. And she called me, she said, what do you have in your mouth? And I said, I am sick. And she said, how long? I said, it's about 14 years. I'm sick. And he said, what is the matter? I say, I don't know, because I had 2 surgeries. But the doctors never tell me what it is. And the last thing she said, do you want me to help you? And I say, yes, I will appreciate it. And she said, okay, I will keep you at the university. But she said, I don't promise you, but I'm going to work on that so I can help you with your disease. And I keep on studying. And one day she called me again and she said, I meet a doctor. He's coming in Haiti, working for HCN, and he will see you. And effectively, the doctor came and I went to see the doctor and I talked to him. His name is Keith Price, the doctor. And he talked to me. He was so kind. And he said, I'm going to work on that. And they took some pictures of me and they asked me to say to them my story about the disease. And I did everything they asked me to do. The process keep on. And Dr. Keith referred me to another doctor. His name is Anthony Codeta. And I went to meet him because we had the opportunity to communicate on internet, email. He sent me email and I sent him email, and he came in Haiti. We had an appointment and he came at HCN to meet me. And he had a biopsy done for me and in a hospital, quite a bouquet in Haiti. And after the biopsy, they keep on working for me. Kristen Hertzog, she's working for me. Now I have 3 people working on everything for me. And after the biopsy, Dr. Coletta, he finally found a doctor hospital to do the surgery for me. And after all, as Mrs. Kristen, she told me it was not something easy. She did all she could so I can have the opportunity so the hospital could accept to do the surgery for me. And finally, they accept to do the surgery. But I don't have money for that. The hospital accept to pay for the money, and the HCN University accepted to pay every other thing. And me, myself, I don't know anything. They do everything for me. And when they accept to do the surgery, they work on the papers. They submit papers so that I can have the visa and to come in the state. And after everything, I get the visa, and here today I'm in the States. But life begins to change for me. Life begins to change. Because when I come here, I see it is very, very different from Haiti. Because in Haiti, as I said before, there's no life. But for me, because of the education, I have hope. And HCN bring to me education for free. And I hope everything will be fine. That's all I can say, according to the story, why I am here today.
That's a very inspiring story, Daniel. Thank you for sharing it.
Thank you. You're welcome.
One of the things that I'm curious about, maybe Scott might want to answer it, or Daniel, is as you get these opportunities to learn and to help with the medical and stuff, how do your fellow Haitians respond to you receiving this kind of stuff? Are they supportive, or do you find that people might not, might be jealous, or is it a positive or a negative reaction from your friends?
Probably a mixed bag, probably both. Let's start. Why don't you start talking about the positive? There's it support, and then we can talk about actually getting you out of Haiti a little bit.
Talking about my very close family, mm-hmm. because I had two surgeries, two unsuccessful surgeries in Haiti. My family, they always talk, well, you don't know what you can do, or to find someone to help you and take a chance somewhere in the States, in a foreign country. And they always say that to me. But I say, I don't have anyone who can help me in this way. And I just stay where the dishes. And the only thing I thought it would kill me because I had no hope. Mm-hmm. And,
What, you mentioned the tumor. If the tumor was uncorrected, what was going to happen? If you didn't get help for your tumor, what was going to happen?
In my mind, I thought it will kill me. That was everything in my mind. But, spiritually, my family, they support me a lot. But when I finally find the opportunity to have the surgery, my family was very happy. I talk about close family. But in Haiti, it is very dangerous. Because when you have the opportunity to travel, they get jealous. Some of them. They get jealous of that. They don't think about the surgery that I'm going to have, but they think the country I'm coming in. And because coming in the States mean that it is a door open for me. And just like to realize my dreams, because I'm going to meet different people. Some of them, they get jealous. But spiritually, my family, they support me. They feel happy because I'm traveling to have the surgery. And all of them, they think it will be the last time I'm going to have the surgery. They feel happy for that. Mm-hmm. But some of them, they might not feel happy.
I think of the story that he's not telling you, but that Chris told me when they came back, the last night at the HCN center, the Haitian Connection Network center, he arrived with his luggage in a trash bag, a plastic trash bag, with about 5 or 6 cousins, family and brothers, a godmother that walked with him because they were that worried about, threats being done on his life, because they knew he was leaving that night to come to the United States, and the jealousy that was in a lot of the people, because America is idealized, is an idolized, probably is even better term of saying that, by the Haitians, as being, this is a land of opportunity. If we can only get to America, then all our problems will be solved, and so there's the moment that he's coming, even though he's not staying, the fact that he has this opportunity, it does arouse a lot of jealousy in some of the Haitians. And so a little bit of concern when you say, just for your life a little bit as you were leaving. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So, it was kind of interesting, and I really we got to look at some pictures of it holding the plastic bag as he comes into HCN, but it was very, it was good to get in the plane. So.
Yes, it is.
The night you left Haiti on the plane, first off, have you been on a plane before, or was that your first?
No.
Plane? That was your first plane trip?
Yes, my first.
What was that like on your first time on the plane, taking off?
First of all, whether I did everything, I got prepared to fly. I didn't believe I will come to the States. But when I believe this, it's when I'm on the plane, and then the plane flies. Now in my heart, I smile, and I talk to Mrs. Kristen. Is it me? He say, yes, it's you, Daniel. Spiritually, I feel happy for that, because I didn't expect that one day I will travel and to come in the States, a very beautiful country. I didn't think that way. But the way people treat people, the way people take care of people, I don't find these kind of things in Haiti. But even on the plane, they give food, and I really like the food, and I eat them. But I think about Haiti when I'm eating, because we are not really afford to eat well. No, we are not afford to eat well. But it was very excited for me to be on a plane and to travel and to come in the States.
What are your feelings being in the U.S. and having there be so much more available to you than in Haiti? How does that make you feel about Haiti and about the U.S.?
Okay, that makes me feel there's a really big difference. And that makes me feel too, in Haiti, we have a lot of things to do. that makes me feel that somewhere there's life, and we have to run after the life too. So there is the opportunity to lead a wonderful, a beautiful life. And one important thing, I always have it in my mind. That means there is in the world, in Haiti, we have people who are thinking of us. We have people in the world who want to help us. Even though we are very poor people, but there are many people who is thinking of helping us. Okay. So I think there's really a big difference from Haiti and United States.
I think in regards to food, especially, one of the things Chris talked about when she came home yesterday was you sinking your teeth into your first hamburger ever. And that was in Port-au-Prince in the airport. But there have been, this morning we had chocolate pancakes, something that you had never had before. What I think maybe one of the things that might help people is what did you typically eat in your family at home in Haiti? And now you have all these options. What's that like for you? So those two questions.
The question.
Yes. I guess first question is, so we talked a little bit about the food, and one of the things Chris talked about was you eating your first hamburger. And then after you had that small meal on the plane they gave you, when Chris got off the plane, she went to stop and get her supper and get another meal, and how shocking that was to you. What was food like for you in Haiti? I mean, what did a day, let's say a typical day for you, how did food play into your life, typically?
Food.
What did you eat?
Yeah. Okay. Good. In Haiti, many people, they have one meal a day. And sometimes they can't even have one meal a day. So they have to wake up in the morning and at night go to bed without eating. And early again in the morning they wake up. Food, not all the classes can eat food. So there are worse people than me in Haiti. I mean, I can have one meal a day, and you can find some who cannot even have one meal a day. When I get in the States, what makes the difference is that you find different kind of thing to eat. But in Haiti, many people they eat rice. Every day they eat rice. Because they are not offered to eat different kind of thing. Whether there are some people who are offered to do that. But there are some people who are not. I am among the people who are not offered to eat different kind of meal a day.
You're used to having so little, and now that you have the opportunity to have a lot, do you find yourself eating more because you can, or do you still just eat a small amount?
Okay. Okay. That's something I do, even in Haiti. In Haiti, when I eat, I don't like to eat in my body or my belly. I just want to feel that I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. But in the States, I eat I eat different kind of thing, but I like feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yes. When I eat, because I know I eat, but I know when to stop eating. I know when to stop eating. The difference is that I eat one meal, and then in the States I eat 3 meals, and they are different. Okay, they are different. But when I eat, I have the control. The control. I know when I have to eat and when I have to stop eating. Because many people, when they come in the States, and they eat, and they never stop eating, which is not good for them. But me, I have this control.
I know you were commenting when Chris and you were out today. You were commenting about do the options never end? You're driven by an ice cream place where people were just surrounding it, and you were just commenting on that. You just couldn't believe all the different options that people had, and there's always endless supplies of food places to eat. And I thought that was kind of an interesting commentary on our society, that we just have food after food after food. Yeah. And it's what we talk about. It's what it's what socializes us and everything.
There's entire TV stations dedicated to food.
Oh, absolutely. Right. The Food Network or whatever else.
Well, Daniel, again, I really want to thank you for sharing with us. I think I want to end our conversation with one final question, and that is, when you go home, what is the biggest thing that you're going to bring back to share with your family? Like a biggest idea to take back?
That's really a good question, but it is a question that I have to take a time to answer, because I want to say the right thing.
All right.
It is a really good question.
How long are you going to be here?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, the plan is
5 to 6.
The plan is 5 to 6 months, depending on the surgery. He has 2 major surgeries, and if I'm correct, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but 2 major surgeries, one to take out the tumor, the other one to reconstruct the jaw. Is that correct? Yeah. So there's 2 different parts, and they'll be grafting bone from his leg into his jaw, because where the tumor, we didn't describe this real well, but where the tumor is located is at the base of his jaw. If you look at his chin's kind of elongated, and it's torn apart. His jaw, his teeth are out of whack because of it. So literally, when they remove the tumor, they'll be removing part of the jaw and rebuilding it with bone from his leg. And so it's a long process. And so, he has, the Haitian government gave him a 5-year visa, which is absolutely amazing. So if anything were to happen in those 5 years, he could come back. But, he's scheduled at this point to fly out in November sometime. So.
Well, you said you wanted some time to think of your answer. Would you like a couple weeks and you can write it down, and we'll put it with our information when we send it to our people?
Yes.
So you can have some time to think about that?
Yes.
Well, that'd be good. So we'll look for that in the show notes for this episode. We'll have Daniel's response to my question about what he feels he's going to bring back to share.
Yeah.
Well, it was really great hearing Daniel's story, and we know that there are a lot of stories like this, and a lot of other people, Daniels out there that the Haitian Connection is helping. And we also know that there is an event coming up here to help raise money to help these people. Scott, do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, as you can gather just from speaking with Daniel, that bringing Daniel to the U.S. is not a cheap endeavor. I mean, it costs money for plane tickets, for food, for lodging. And even though Jefferson Hospital, which is where he's getting surgery done, and so we got to put some blessing out on them, are doing this $80,000 surgery for free. There's still a lot of infrastructure costs and, not just to bring students like Daniel to the U.S. and need medical help, but obviously to help with the education that Daniel is receiving at HCN. And so one of the things that we're doing coming up the end of July 26th with Prima Theater at the Ware Center. Prima, is it Prima Theater? Is that the way they go? I think I think it's called Prima Theater. They are doing Glee Club. And so a lot of people are familiar with Glee, the TV show, the television show Glee. And so what they have done, what Prima Center has done, saying, you know what, we're going to allow you to, have one performance. We're going to donate that performance, and the ticket sales for this event will go just to benefit the students of Haiti, the people in Haiti, to help them with the feeding program, to help with some of the medical costs, to help with obviously their education, and just to help them really holistically down in Haiti. And so that event's taking place, I believe it is July 26th. At the Ware Center in Lancaster, and it'll be a night of great music. If you know Glee, you know that it's some awesome music and some great theater. Dan Deal is directing it, and some of you know Dan Deal. I don't know if you guys have ever had him on, but he should have on if you should, sometime. And he's worked at Sight and Sound for years, and so there's obviously some theater background, and I believe it's a Thursday night that's occurring, and it's occurring at 8:00, and you can get tickets at the it's an Eventbrite site. It's Glee for Haiti. Glee and then number 4 and then Haiti.eventbrite.com, I believe, and that'll get you tickets, and there'll be links in the Haitian Connection Network site. But it's just there'll be stories about things that are going on in Haiti. We'll have the board there, some of the board of directors. I don't think Daniel will be there because it's right. I don't know when your first surgery actually is, but it's right at the end of July, which is when that surgery is. So you'll maybe hear some of his stories told there, but he will not be there.
What are some other ways that people can become a part of the Haitian Connection Network or learn more about you?
Yeah. Well, if you go to HaitianConnectionNetwork.org, our website will give you plenty of opportunities to kind of connect with it. There's always, if you are not in a place to give financially, if you are, let's say you are and you don't want to come see singing and dancing because it's not your thing, you can obviously give. There are ways to give through our website. You can also send a donation, and if you want to give it toward Daniel, you can, or if you want to give it just toward HCN, you can do so by, sending a check to the Haitian Connection Network, and it's at 470 West Metzler Road, Ephrata, PA 17522. But there's obviously online giving opportunities as well. And if you can't give financially, there's volunteer opportunities, and please sign up for our newsletter. It'll keep you informed on some of the stories, about what's going on in our organization in Haiti. And we just appreciate support, financial, just you thinking of us, praying for us. If you're a praying type, any type of support that we can, get is important. We have people that have begun to volunteer and that have helped out it's really been a blessing. So those are just some of the ways people can help. And Haitian Connection Network, .org is a place where you can find out a lot of our information.
Well, Scott, Daniel, thank you so much for being on the show. It was great hearing your story and hearing about what's going on in Haiti. So thank you for being on the show.
Thank
welcome.
you too.
Yeah.
We hope you've been enjoying the Langcast.
This episode was produced by myself, David Moulton, with show notes by Keith and Lauren Slesser.
All pertinent links to this episode can be found in the show notes at thelangcast.com.
If you specifically liked this episode, we ask that you consider making a donation.
Every little bit helps. Even $1 a show can keep us going.
If you'd like to help support us, you can do so by going to thelangcast.com/donate.
And don't forget to subscribe in iTunes and tell a friend about the show.
So for the Langcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Keith Slesser.
Asking, are you in the cast?
No, if you want me to like redub his lines later on, I'll just speak Keith's lines a little bit later on, and we can just totally cut him out.